gotten abdominal aortic aneurysm is I 71.4, and your hypertensive cardiovascular disease would be I 11.9. Your aneurysm was a replacement, right? They resected the aneurysm and replaced it with a graft. So that's going to be O4R04JZ. On number 8, the first part of that, acute systolic congestive heart failure, is I 50.21. The end-stage dilated cardiomyopathy is I 42.0. And then the fact that they had a status post-pacemaker is Z 95.0. Then if you look at the second half of that, they're coming back in. To me, it's almost a totally unrelated problem. They had a pacemaker up above. Now they got an external heart assist device system. So this is going to code out to complication, cardiac device, electronic, and then specified device. Anybody get that? That's on page 58. Goes on down to mechanical breakdown, would be T82.118A. And then you also had the protrusion of the device, which would be T82.198A. So you had that it broke down, you also had that it was protruding. The two codes again? Okay, so it's T82.118A, and then the protrusion is T82.198A. And then this threw me too, because the fixing it is going to be a revision, but it actually codes out to a revision of the heart. And then when you get into the heart, you've got a device for the external heart assist device. So your code there is actually O2W A3RZ. Anybody get that? Yay, good for you. I don't know, but I would not have thought to go to heart. It took me a while to get there because I'm thinking it's outside the heart.
I was thinking chest wall.
Yeah, that's where I was leaning towards, but or even external. I just wasn't even. I'm like, anyway, that's what it is.
Can you tell me the path again? Complication and then...
Yes, complication, cardiovascular device, then electronic. So I'm on page 58 in the middle column. And then on down to specified device.
So it's not mechanical?
Yeah, it is mechanical, but after specified device, then you come down to mechanical, and then breakdown, and then protrusion.
Electrode.
Okay.
I see it.
Okay, then number 13, they just gave you the procedure here. So this is just a pacemaker. So first you're going to put the device in, which is that OJH606Z. And then you have the two leads, one in the right ventricle and one in the right atrium, would be O2H63JZ and O2HK3JZ. And then 17, when you look up stenosis, it sends you to arteriosclerosis. This was of the native arteries because no history of a previous bypass. So that codes out to I25.10. Then you had an aortocoronary bypass times 2, right? Left diagonal and left circumflex. And they use the saphenous vein. So that's going to be a O211 for the two sites, 0 for open, 9 for saphenous vein, and W coming from the aorta. Okay. And then you had to go get the saphenous vein. So that's a O6BP OZZ. And then you had your cardiopulmonary bypass, which is 5A1221Z.
What were the leads on 13?
The leads on 13 were O2H63JZ and O2HK3JZ.
Does it matter which one goes first?
For some reason, I always put the generator first and then the leads, but as far as leads, no.
What's the one for the generator?
Huh?
What's the generator on that one?
The generator was OJH606Z.
What was in what, in the
Cardiopulmonary bypass is 5A1221Z. Okay, let's try on page 427. Let's try number 3 and number 4. 3 and 4. Then I'll let you know. Number 3 and number 4.